Most adults think that it's too late to learn music, but it's not. In fact, there's one instrument that makes it surprisingly easy to sound good, fast. And you might already have it in your house. Today, I'm talking about learning music as an adult and why piano might be the perfect place to start. I'm Amiel Cohen, an educator and thinker who helps people connect the puzzle pieces of life so they can live with more clarity and purpose. And this is one of my favorite topics because music has been a huge part of my life. Today, I want to talk about something personal, creative, and surprisingly doable for a lot of people, learning to play music as an adult, specifically piano. Now, before I tell you what I recommend, let me tell you where I'm coming from. I'm not just dabbling in this. I play 6 instruments: guitar, piano, flute, violin, bass, and drums, and I sing too. I've performed in a well-known Jewish choir, played at Merkin Concert Hall, and done everything from journal dinners to bar mitzvahs to Ivy League college shows, Princeton, NYU, Penn, Queens College. I was in a band. I was in the Queens Symphonic Band. I studied music theory, ear training, sight reading, piano collegium. I took flute lessons for 10 years. I studied music technology, recorded in studios. This has been a huge part of my life. And because of that, I thought a lot about music, what works, what doesn't, and how adults can actually enjoy learning it. So let's talk about it. A lot of adults I meet either say, "Oh, I wish I could play an instrument," or "I tried it as a kid, but gave up." Some think about picking up something new like violin. And let me just say, the violin looks easy, but it's one of the hardest instruments to learn. It takes incredible precision. The bow has to move in a straight, even line. You have to control the pressure, the speed. The notes aren't marked. You have to hit them exactly by ear, and the same note can be played in many different places on the instrument. It's beautiful, but it's brutally hard. Now, can you learn it as an adult? Sure. But you're probably going to get frustrated. It takes years before it sounds good. And unfortunately, as an adult, we don't quite learn as quickly. We don't have the time or patience for long, clumsy practice. So I'm not saying don't play violin. I'm just saying go into it with your eyes open. Same with other instruments that are medium hard, like flute, saxophone, even guitar. They're more doable, but even those can be frustrating when you're starting from scratch. You might get breathy sounds, buzzing, squeaks. It's not as easy as it looks. And here's the key question you have to ask yourself. What is your goal? Are you trying to become a professional at 40 or 50 years old? Probably not. You're trying to enjoy music, to play something that sounds good, that makes you feel good. That's a very different goal, and it requires a different approach. So now let me tell you what I recommend. Piano. Now wait, before you roll your eyes or think about those childhood horror stories of scales, boring lessons, and quitting after 3 years. Hear me out. Most people think of piano only one way, the classical way, the long, hard road with 2 staves, finger drills, and years before you sound good. And I've been down that road. I took 4 different piano classes in college. I've studied with excellent teachers. I've played pieces by Chopin. It's incredibly difficult. You're reading multiple notes at once, coordinating both hands, interpreting complex rhythms. It's beautiful, but it's a grind. And if you're not planning to be a professional, I'd say skip that path. There's another road, and this road is built for adults. It's the path of chord-based playing, lead sheets, playing music you love without needing to read full sheet music. This approach lets you play pop, jazz, rock, standards, anything you actually enjoy listening to, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you can start sounding good. You're not going to sound like a concert pianist, and that's okay. You'll sound like someone who's making real music. You'll be able to sit down and play songs that mean something to you, and that's a huge win. Here's the beautiful part. Every piano key sounds perfect. You don't have to learn how to play a note correctly like you do on violin or guitar or saxophone. You press the key and boom, it's the right pitch. Every time, no squeaks, no buzz. That's a massive head start. And most people don't even know this path exists. They've never heard of lead sheets. They've never been told you don't need to learn every note on the staff. You need just a few chords and a melody line. If you ever thought about learning music as an adult, this is it. Piano through lead sheets. Gives you the fastest, most satisfying return on your time. And you might be shocked about how quickly you'll sound good enough to impress yourself and maybe even your friends and family. So if this speaks to you, don't wait. Start now. Pull out that keyboard that's collecting dust or buy an affordable digital piano. There are a ton of tutorials online. AI tools can help. And once you learn a few chords and how to read a lead sheet, you'll be on your way. You don't have to master it. You just have to enjoy it. So stop putting it off. Don't just think about playing music. Play it. You won't regret it. Thanks for spending the time with me. I hope this inspires you to dust off that keyboard and grab a digital piano and just start playing. You don't have to master it. You just have to enjoy it. If you like this episode, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one. And if you know someone who's been talking about learning an instrument, share this with them. It might be exactly what they need to hear. I'm Amiel Cohen. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.